Hello, Susannah here from The Good Property Company. I really hope you enjoy our videos. Please do subscribe to the channel because we're going to continue to release loads of geeky videos about property and hopefully they'll be of real benefit to you. I think the button is somewhere on the channel to say subscribe. It'll just let you know when all the new vids come out and it'll help you find us again. All right, let's talk about how to make money in property. Specifically, how to make sure your properties are beautifully rented out so that you get the highest maximum rent, the lowest possible voids, and have reoccurring income, otherwise known as financial freedom. Okay, I have a pretty substantial HMO portfolio. I also have a number of single lets, but mainly HMOs these days, or shared houses, where my target segment is top-end working professionals. I have beautiful houses, and therefore I do expect to have great tenants, and they expect to have great accommodation. So it's kind of a nice swap, isn't it? So one of the things we do is we don't think like, not to be naughty about landlords, but we don't think like normal landlords who seem to think that a stripy mattress with no pillows, no duvets, nothing welcoming at all is going to be a fabulous advertisement of a home. Because that's what we're selling. We're giving somebody safety and security in a beautiful home. So what we do is we dress the property beautifully. We put cushions and bedding and just make the home look like a home rather than a room with some stripy mattress, which is what, well, if you look at the adverts, an awful lot of landlords do. It's terrible. And then we don't take photos ourselves. I mean, I can just about take a video for you guys, which is great, but there's no way I'm a professional photographer. So we've got a few photographers we work with, all of them incredibly talented, James, Jimmy, Pedro, and they take photographs, well, James and Jimmy do, of our rooms. And they're very, very skilled and very professional. And I tell you what, it's well worth the money because I'm going to have those photos for the next 5 years before I do a refurb. So for 5 years, I've got beautiful professional photography. So what does that mean? That means that when our tenants look for properties, because almost all tenants look online, we stand out. And why is that important? Because if you got my photos with all their lovely kind of home feeling against some stripy mattress, abandoned, oh my God, this is so depressing, it's kind of likely that the tenants are going to phone my team first to book a viewing. Now, I know we need 5 viewings for every tenant booked in, so I know we need to generate viewings as fast as possible. So number 1 is all about photography and staging. Number 2, again, I'm not knocking landlords. It's just that people don't take it professionally. And I'm not really interested in kind of sticking up an advert and then thinking, well, there you go. There's my advert. Are you gonna call me? Maybe, please. Be dead nice of you if you did. No. So what we then do is we put adverts up on UPad, Easy Roommate and Spare Room. UPad we find to be the most effective. It is the most expensive, but we have more inquiries from UPad, probably because they go on the main portals like Rightmove and such like. And UPad have a very nice system where it comes into your phone and it comes into your email. Job done, we can phone them immediately. We then, any inquiry that comes in, we mark where it came from, which is why we know that UPad, though more expensive, gets us more tenants booked. So we know it's an effective advertising portal. But we also think that Spare Room and Easy Remote are good too. So we mark in our spreadsheet the source of the lead. Was it phone in? Was it UPad, Easy Remote or Spare Room? And then we put them in a little spreadsheet, unsurprisingly, and we call them twice and we text them 4 times. So we will have, within 4 days of getting the lead, contacted them up to 6 times to say, hey guys, thanks for the inquiry. Let's get you booked in for a viewing. So within 4 days, that lead is, as they would say, dead or not hot anymore. Because if you're a tenant, you just want to get your room sorted as fast as possible and then get on with enjoying your life. But we don't just have a communication strategy. We do a third thing, and I think this might be quite useful for you. It's a terrible word, and I'm so sorry, but we scrape tenants, and we just haven't found a better word for it. And by that, I mean we look at the portals like Easy Roommate, Spare Room, where tenants put their phone number and say, we're looking for a room because they're asking to be contacted. Fabulous. We will go into those portals on a daily basis. We will pop out 20 or 30 new names and they're on the same spreadsheet and it's under Scrape as Origin. And then we'll phone them twice and text them 4 times because they're clearly looking for a room in our location, in our price bracket. So let's be proactive. And of course, with the advent of smartphones, we can send them the link. So it's really easy for them to go, yeah, no, job done, in like 2 seconds flat. We find texting to be excellent, and we use texttank.co.uk, which charges 3.5 pence a text. There you go. How to not necessarily think like other landlords and aim to get as many rooms filled as fast as possible for a fantastic rent, because you're being a professional landlord with a professional product offering and a professional marketing strategy. I hope that's helpful, and I'll see you soon. Bye just now.